We are the Walking Elephant Theater Company.
Do you want to see my house? Because there's a fire too. Like a shaped fire out of wood.
Because I'm afraid that when I go inside of it,
you want to come go see it?
It's gonna be a ton of hard. Oh! I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to.
It was our secret pile of wood. That wasn't very secret.
This is the point where my space crew realized that they were close to Earth, which will give them all the resources they need to survive. Click, click. This is my space crew realizing they could either cooperate or compete to get these resources. Click.
Zubada was a wow! Zubada was a wow! Zubada was a wow!
And then I use the toilet as you will, and when I'm done, I like to wipe myself with the inner white side of the peel. Because it's like nature's wet wipe. I mean, it's got just the right moisture. I mean, the white side has just enough grab. And
this garden is more than just a beautiful a renovation for aesthetics. We've broken the whole landscape into 4 different historical eras of Sebastopol. The first one being the native people, the Pomo and the Miwok.
So I have some questions for you that I would appreciate if you would answer them.
Any funny stories on your journey to creating your homestead?
Oh, many funny stories.
Could you tell us one?
Yeah. Sure. Let's see.
You just eat it?
Just eat it.
Okay.
Eat the whole thing.
We don't really use the dishwasher. We use it to conserve space on the counter, and this is just where the dishes sit and dry.
So it's
very
just
simple.
like the water just drips down and just...
Yeah, it just drips down, then you wipe it up, and then they're dry, and then we put them away.
You are a role model for people everywhere.
I am a role model for people everywhere. Let's see what else is here in the living room that's any good.
I tell her that every morning.
He tells me that every day.
Ooh, I love the shower curtain.
Oh, do you? I'm done with it. I'll give it to you when I throw it.
What? I want it.
We save the water in the bottom of the tub when we take a shower or bath, and then we use it to flush the toilet. So we do not, if we can help it, flush the toilet with new water, because that's one of the best ways to waste water. So we have all this water, and then when we're done and we're going to take another shower or bath, we just drain it, and it goes right into the garden because we've changed the drain so that the water goes straight,
That's so cool.
straight into our garden.
Dried fruit.
Dried fruit and medicines I made.
You make medicine?
I do. You want to see? This is like my new favorite thing.
Do they work? Can they
Oh yeah. Here, look.
is that your daughter?
Yeah. Like here's one that's skull cap. Very good for relaxation of the nervous system and sleep.
Could you?
And I grow skull cap in the garden, and then I dry it, and then I stick it in alcohol, vodka, and let it sit for like 6 weeks, and then I strain it, and then that's medicine.
Why is it a good idea to create art?
Because art is a reflection of the human spirit and the human drive for truth. And our need to connect with each other on issues that affect all of us, right? Things we all care about, and art's a really, really good way to do that.
A little different, right?
Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
Like the great thing, it grows like a weed. It's crazy. It grows everywhere. So that's part of the beauty of it. You know, a lot of people are just like, oh my God, I have this dandelion root. Like, this is such a weed. And then what people don't know is you can actually eat it.
It's all about the story you tell. Like, who am I, right? You know yourself through a story, right? So what story are you telling? Like, yeah, like be super clear about it. I don't mean to sugarcoat it. Like, all the systems we rely on to meet our most basic needs are absolutely falling apart. That's real. But like, do you go, oh my gosh, and stick my head in a hole? Or do you go like, there's this incredible opportunity right now, whereas all that falls apart, I get to rebuild the world anew, you know?
And so what's the other group you worked with again?
The other group is called Transition US, and it's part of a global movement to transition away from using fossil fuels. Doing this work, it feels nice. It feels like, you know, I'm making a little difference, but really I feel like this is the revolution, and we're learning by building community and learning learning these types of skills, we're learning how to take back our own power, and someday soon we're going to be able to do that and say, you know what, you're not making those decisions for us anymore because you're not acting in the best interest of humanity and the planet.
Really? Some people are still inducing slave labor. That's a really bad thing to go through. Some of our products are actually made by slaves.
That's true. Yeah. Also, like, greed. Because it seems like almost every single thing we've been talking about is kind of caused by greed. Because, like, I don't know, like slave labor, for example, if the people, you know, they want all the money, so they need slaves. They don't want to pay people because they want all the money for themselves, right? And also, you know, like ignorance about global warming. Some people don't even think global warming exists. I'm not sure if they actually think that, they're just saying that.
Did you know that in America we have more vacant, available, like, in good condition homes with no problems than we do homeless people in America?
Oh, that's sad. Like, I've heard that there are actually people who live underneath, like, San Rosa Creek. I don't know how to survive, but they do. Homeless people are, like, everywhere. And like, I'm pretty sure some people are trying to make an effort, but it's not enough. You can't just say you're going to do something. You have to actually do something.
What do you do for a living?
Well, he sells his book called Oh My Gosh, Oh My Gosh, Oh My Gosh, All the Things You Should Be Afraid of.
You forgot the fourth oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh. Yes, there's 4 oh my goshes.
There's so many people peddling fear, selling fear on the planet right now. Like, oh my gosh, like the earth is going to hell in a handbag sort of thing. We're all like, the sky is falling. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And like, if you step into that, like, you're not a very good leader. Like, not many people want to follow you if that's like the story you're telling.
Of course, you all have already heard of his book, right?
Sort of.
But what should we be afraid of?
You should be afraid
first
of...
off,
You should be afraid of tarantulas biting your hands off.
Don't just interrupt.
Okay, I don't want to be rude, but
You are
before
being
you
rude.
say, like, what
I know.
you should be afraid of, why don't we just say what we're already afraid of?
Probably hippies.
they don't look like hippies.
Oh, we'll tell
Well,
you
of
why
course
they're...
they're hippies. I can smell them from here.
Adam and Eve. Well, this must be the Garden of Eden then.
For sure.
Nice.
You want an apple?
I don't know. Isn't it supposed to be poisonous or something?
That's Snow White. This is fruit from the Tree of Knowledge.
The Tree of Knowledge.
Look at that moon.
I know it.
I feel so unique.
Me too.
And I get so scared sometimes.
I know.
What's going to happen?
Shh, relax. Nothing is under control.
They'll never have to break their backs on all kinds of harsh weather.
Whatever they want, someone will be able to get it for them.
That's right.
Do you want to hear the song I'm working on?
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
Yeah, but you don't have the brains to understand. I mean, maybe if you all stopped playing in dirt and got jobs, you'd know how the system works.
If there are problems here, I want to solve them here. I want to look deep inside those problems and I want to compost them so healthy stuff comes out. Otherwise, we're just taking our problems somewhere else and pushing them onto other people like pollution and causing suffering somewhere else in the world.
Well, tell that to the cops when they get here. I'm sure they'll find that very amusing.
Cops? What are you talking about?
My dad just called the cops on all of you.
What? Why?
Because you're all filthy and stupid.
They're gonna switch it all off. Everything stupid will stop. You'll have to stay where you are. No juice to put in your car. No sound will come from your phone. Networks as wide as the streets, you can roam on your own. You'll have to grow your own.
What's wrong, Adam?
I don't know. Me, sister, everything.
I'm sorry you feel sad, Adam.
Thank you, Liz.
You're welcome.
Is this why Eve was sad?
Eve was crying because all her life, all she ever wanted was to be a good person.
Yeah! Every choice she made to try to be a good person.
But then last year she realized she was part of a system that was causing suffering all around the world.
Even though she was doing good things in the system itself was causing suffering to people on the other side of the planet. And to animals, and plants, and forests, and organisms.
200 organisms go extinct every day because of the habits of our culture.
And that was too much for her.
Too much for all of us.
True, but especially for Eve, because she is a very sensitive person.
Yeah. Mom and Papa want to show us that life can be really beautiful and fun.
Like Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world.
This is an example of loving kindness, right here. This is one happy dog.
So we have to just look at that person who we see as being mean and see them as suffering and say, the way to help your suffering is for me to be generous, kind, and compassionate to you.
Deal with conflict in a way that's really generates solutions rather than problems. Like me stealing the chicken, that was dealing with conflict in a really bad way, and it made my relationship with that person much worse. If I had been a little more creative and a little less reactive, I could have maybe made more friends with them. That would be better for my life, for our blog, for the chicken. So learning to, really communicate with people. So self-listening, other listening. And then I really do think it's important for y'all to figure out how to live in your place and how to understand where your water comes from and your waste goes to and how to grow your food and how to make systems that work for everybody. We have a problem in our country where some people have way more than they need and other people don't have enough, and that has to change. So I think part of the process of learning how to have enough for yourself is also learning how to share with other people.
So, Eve, will you sit down right here for me? So guys, come on. Everybody together. We'll practice. Scrunch together. Keep ground. Alright? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And on this switch it all along, everything stupid will stop. You'll have to stay where you are. No use of putting your car. And no sound will come from your phone. The network's as wide as the streets you can roam on your own. And you'll have to grow your own food. Plant up some seeds that you lost and into. You'll have to open your door. Make friends with people you've always avoided before.
Just like to make a comment, as I've started to get a little bit older, I've kind of looked at signs of where things are going politically, economically, socially, and thought, we are so disconnected. We are not that many generations off the farm, but we are so disconnected from the ideas, from each other,
And this was very inspiring, encouraging, and I'm glad that I got to sit here and be a part of this and look to the next generation of kids that have these ideas, that this is going to have a huge impact on our future, all of us. And I want to say thank you for having the courage to do what you do and to share these ideas. And it impacted me deeply. Thank you.
I have to agree. It was very, very powerful and brought forth more awareness of, I'm one generation off the farm. I was raised on a farm. I did not raise my children on a farm. And listening to these wonderful children and the messages that you have given them has made me even more aware. What do I want my grandchildren to know? What do I want them to know? What do I want these children to know? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was very powerful to be here.
We can start right here, right now, and express ourselves in a different way and really look at each other in the eyes and not interrupt each other and really respect each other and really share ourselves and not be afraid of how the person's react or what they're going to think of us, but really be real and that we're okay and that we have the respect for each other for wherever we're at. It doesn't matter. There's no judgment, but really honoring each other.
I'd like the end of patriarchy, corporate predation, domination, abuse of the earth and women and children, and I would like a world where we have values based in care of the earth, living beings, equal distribution of resources so that every creature has what they need to flourish and grow and recreate and regenerate beautiful, fertile, dynamic relationships with this beautiful earth. That's what I would really love.
Me too.
Just don't go too far. Yeah, I think it's fine for about like 2 hours. Oh yeah, that'd be so cool if we had a tree house. Hey, we could make loincloths.
How about we just stick with our for now?
So we should have a tree house.
So our
But do you think that we should have a tree house?
No, I think that we could put that on there, and then it could be your roof and a platform to be in the treehouse.
Let's
So then
do
it's like
it.
a double purpose, right?
Let's do it.
But how should we
It has to be
do it?
stable.
We need to get you off there and get you in
Don't
a
want to
different
fall out of the
weather.
tree house in front of ourselves.
What?
Wait a minute, do you have to say go into the house?
Can we use this board?
These are the 2 members finally give it into his cubits and go into the baby. My captain is aware of the terrible odor coming from the baby.